It all started in 2021. I was 24, struggling, no job, no support. Life just they show me shege. My dad was sick. My mom had retired early, and all of us, me, my brother, and my two sisters were just managing to eat. My best friend Zion was living large. Gucci, designer perfumes, new iPhone every 6 months. But just 2 years ago, we were both working POS under the sun together. I kept asking him how things changed, but he would just laugh and say, "Na small prayer and connection." Until one night he called me. He said, "Guy, if you really want to make money, I get one baba, very clean job, no blood, no sacrifice, just spiritual alignment." I was very desperate and hungry, so I agreed. That weekend, we traveled to a quiet town in Ondo State. The place was dry, silent, no signboard, just trees and one unpainted house. Baba looked like someone's uncle, no scary makeup, no feathers, just a normal person. He asked me some questions. Then he said, "You must bring someone who shares your blood. Not to harm them, but to tie your destiny with theirs. Their energy will open your path." Zion smiled and said, "I used my cousin, so it's not a big deal." So I used my youngest sister. She had asthma, but she was always cheerful. I loved her, but I thought I wasn't harming her. Baba said it was just energy transfer. The ritual was simple. I just had to bring a personal item from her wrapper and a small piece of her fingernail, which I did. And that night, I had the strangest dream. I saw Simi crying, trying to speak, but no sound came out. I woke up sweating. 3 days later, she died in her sleep. Asthma attack. I was broken, but Baba told me not to panic. It means the door is opening. Zion sent me 150K to comfort me. I thought maybe it's starting to work, but my life didn't change. No money, no job, nothing. I went back to Baba. He said, "The connection wasn't strong enough. You need someone older, maybe your brother." My chest was so tight. I said, my brother, Dio was a good guy, hardworking, always praying, but I was already deep. I thought if I stop halfway, I would just suffer for nothing. So I brought Dio's cap and socks. This time, it was a bit different. I had to say his name out loud 7 times and spit into a calabash. That night, Dio got into a car accident and died instantly. I was scared. I asked Baba, "Are you sure we are not harming them?" He said, "If you want to fly, you must let go of the weight." But still, no money. I even lost the little POS business I was running. Meanwhile, Zion was getting richer. He posted a picture of his new Benz. I asked him, "Why is mine not working?" He said maybe I needed to go deeper. Baba asked for someone closer, so I brought my sister Tola. This time he asked for her hair. That night I couldn't sleep. Around 3 a.m., I heard banging on my window. I opened it. No one was there. I turned to lie back down. I saw muddy footprints on my floor. My door was locked, so I passed out. Next morning, I heard Tola had collapsed at her NYSC camp. She never woke up. By now, my whole family was in mourning. My parents were half dead emotionally. But Baba still kept saying, "Your star is almost ripe." I begged him, "Please, I can't lose anyone again." He told me, "Then bring your father. He already has one leg in the grave." I refused. For weeks, I ignored his call. Then I got evicted. My phone got stolen. I was sleeping at a friend's kiosk, broke, depressed, dirty. So I went back to Baba again. I took one of my dad's old shoes and his medication. Baba did the ritual. 3 days later, he died in his sleep. Heart failure. I went mad. I cried and cried. Baba said, "Just one more. The final key. We opened the door, which is your mother." I said, "No, I'm done." He said, "If you stop now, you will remain cursed. Everything you lost will be for nothing." I didn't sleep for days. I lost weight. I was hearing voices. I started talking to shadows. Then one night, my mom came into my room, sat beside me and said, "If I must die for you to be free, it's okay." That morning, I took her wrapper and perfume. She died 1 week later in her sleep. No sickness, no warning. I was alone, no family, no money, no peace, just regrets. I went to Zion crying. I said, "Why is yours working and mine is not working?" He just looked at me and then he laughed. He said, "Because the ritual wasn't for you, it was for me." I said, "What do you mean?" He looked me dead in the eyes and said, every person you brought was feeding my own sacrifice. I'm the one Baba works for. Omo, I fainted. I went back to the shrine, but it was gone. Empty land, not even a foundation. I asked around. They said nobody ever lived there. Omo, I almost lost my mind. Now I sleep in an uncompleted building. Every night I hear footsteps. Sometimes I hear Simi's voice crying and saying, you gave us away just because of money. And now you don't even have the money. You will suffer until you come and meet us. I have tried to take my life twice, but I always wake up bruised, weak, but I am alive. Pastor said I have blood on my hands. They said until I confess, I will never find peace. So this is my confession. If anyone out there is chasing money by force, be careful who is holding your hands, because not all sacrifices are yours. Sometimes you are just the delivery man.